Right, good morning. As promised, a video of the Abarth that we've got. So obviously the photos on the website give you the overall view, so we'll try and get in a bit closer to make sure that you're happy that there's nothing that bothers you particularly, and we'll try and capture some of the blemishes. So come around the back first. We've just cleaned it, and obviously that gives us a chance to remind ourselves where there might be some little blemishes. So starting here on the rear arch, you can just see there's just a little tiny, not sure what that is, doesn't feel like a scratch, so the imperfection there. And then coming around to the rear bumper, I don't think it's had any spark repairs. It hasn't got any evidence of any, so if it has had any, it's been done very well. The corners are all good. One thing I did notice is a slight, you can only see it because of the reflection really, but you might be able to see the slightest of impressions there on the back bumper. Looks like it's just lent into something. It's not broken the paint or anything, but you can see a couple of marks there. But yeah, only notice it really because it's so shiny. Again, coming around the corners and the flanks, no scratches or anything down there. Just going along the boot lid, so we haven't got the usual, I'll just open this actually, we've got the usual scratching marks that you sometimes get that people scuff in and out when they're taking things out of the boot, so that's quite nice. Just to clarify, we know this is no accident car, but just so as you can see, all the original factory spot welds and seam sealer are all there, so that's all good. Just come around the other side, but you'd naturally expect this anyway, having had no accidents. Down the flanks there are no shopping dings as far as I can see. There's nothing that sticks out at all, so again, someone who's chosen to park it in the far distant parts of the car park probably. Just on top, nothing on the roof. It's all straight, no blemishes on there. So coming down the side, I don't think we've got any issues down here on the side at all. There's some sort of scuffing, if you like, here on the kick plate. That actually looks like, if you were that way inclined, would probably polish out because it's not gone through. You can't feel it on your thumb. Yeah, again, no dents up the wings and everything. We come around to the front, and you start to see a bit of the sort of inevitable stone chipping, so you can see some there. It's a dark colour, so obviously they become more visible. I would say that it's about what you'd expect for a car of its age, so it has got stone chips. So you can see there as I pan across, you can see the white marks. And the same goes for the bumper really, probably slightly less evident. Maybe the plastic's a little bit more compliant, I guess. But there's no sort of scrapes on the sides or anything like that. Just trying to think, there was one on the bumper that I remember seeing somewhere, just a tiny little one. Let's see if I can find that now. Ah, yes, there, down here. So that's probably, I would say, the worst bit we've got, and you can see there the size of my finger what that is. So that is I would say a through the paint scratch, but that's the only one. So again, looking down onto the bonnet, it's not really massive, it's not massively done on the top of it, it's just a sort of leading edge really. And again, nothing that I wouldn't expect, but certainly I wouldn't want to blow that in or make that better, because I think then you start to lose some of the originality. Down the flanks, again, you can see there's no dents or anything like that to concern ourselves about. Just walking down the sides, no scuffs on the mirrors either. See, there's nothing there really to worry about. It's a small animal that's just decided to crawl on the car. So yeah, so that's the main bodywork. Just while we're here, let's have a look at the wheels. So the wheels are unrefurbished, but they're in very good condition. Yeah, so they haven't been refurbed, but you probably see through the spokes how clean they are. So they've obviously been very well looked after. Yeah. So they haven't been done, you can tell they haven't been refurbed because if you look at the back there, it's a bit luckier, but actually it's still pretty clean. I would class them as a definite 9 out of 10, especially since they haven't been refurbished. And that's pretty much the same with all of them, to be honest. So I'll take you around all of them. Again, no scuffs around the outside. The disc's obviously a bit rusty at the moment because I've just washed it. So that's that one. And walking around to the other side. Go. And then finally driver's side front. front two tyres are new, as you probably know. So brand new Uniroyal Rain Sports, which I rate very highly actually. Again, no scuffs on the mirrors there. So going to the inside, very clean in here. Yeah, so there's no marks on the upholstery. You know, it is in lovely condition, as you'd probably expect, to be honest, and something that's done less than 30,000 miles. The only thing is that on the sort of more suede part here, as the seat belt rubs, you know, it does catch there a little bit, but I'd expect you'd find that on any Abarth, particularly this one. It's got the Abarth mats that are in good condition. Dashboard, everything works obviously. Just look at the back seats quickly. So again, I suspect they've not seen a massive amount of action. And then we'll go around to the passenger side as well. So you can see it's all clean down there. And the seats are looking good. So as we've got the boot open, let's go around to the back here again. You see boot carpet hasn't had any nasties in it, any spilt paint or anything. And then underneath the boot carpet we've got the compressor, the locking wheel nuts, original locking wheel nuts, some tyre weld, and some tools and some tow bars, and some touch-up paint that the gentleman bought previously. And then let's just pop the bonnet as well, so you can have a look under there. It's a bit of a joy to try and do this one-handed, but let's see how we go. There we go. So very clean. Obviously all the fluids are correct. It's not stacked up with loads of leaves and stuff that are shoved into positions and blocking up drain holes. All very nice. Kind of what you would expect really. So yeah, let's just give it a quick start up. It's not cold, but it hasn't been started for a good hour and a half. Again, car at this age, you don't expect any issue. So
they really supported us in.
So just to make sure the lights go off as expected. So obviously you've got the steering wheel light still on, the seatbelt light still on, but everything else is off. And just to confirm basically that everything works. So passenger window, driver's window. You can see, I'll show the driver's mirror through here. That's all okay. Obviously the radio works, the aircon works, and I guess that's pretty much it. Hopefully that's been some use. Please don't hesitate to ask if you want to see anything else. Cheers, bye bye.